everyone. Welcome back to AWS On Air. Today, we're talking about AWS Cloud Quest and the architecting version. So you all know about AWS Cloud Quest, Cloud Practitioner, but today we're going to talk about architecting and how it can help you learn more about the solutions architect role. My name is Aaron Hunter. I'm a principal technical trainer with AWS Training Certification, and today we have my friend Erica.
Hi, Aaron. Thanks for inviting me. My name is Erica Visma. I am a delivery readiness technical lead with AWS Training and Certification, and I'm excited to show you what Cloud Quest is like.
So we had our first episode last week.
Yes, we
But
did.
let's go ahead and talk more about that. The fun that we had, the journeys, the stressfulness, the drama, all the things.
The drama, absolutely. Yeah, we did a episode on cloud formation, specifically automation. So let's just look at our AWS Cloud Quest architecting page there. Thank you, Aaron. So here you can see the AWS Cloud Quest architecting page. The easiest way to get here is to go to awspowerhour.com. Is that correct, Aaron?
That is correct. AWSpowerhour.com. And I'll try not to make the same mistake that I made just a few minutes ago. You want to look for AWS Cloud Quest, not AWS Jam Journeys. You can go to both, but we're talking about Cloud Quest here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what you'll see is if you scroll down a little bit on this page is that you can sign up for a free 7-day trial of AWS Skill Builder. So it lets you play this game for free. Make sure that you follow the steps properly here. Create a free account first, then redeem your free trial. There's a little code that you need to enter so that you can come and play this with us for free. But this past Friday, what we did is we played a game to show you how to automate your architecture in the cloud. And we had a lot of fun, right, Aaron? Despite some issues, yeah?
There were no issues. What are you talking about? We had nothing but fun.
Man, it just shows that we are human beings and we can troubleshoot on the fly. Everything worked out absolutely fine in the end. Yeah. And there was some joking around between different customs and cultures and languages. We had a great time.
Time zones.
Time zones, absolutely. And of course, the way that I say route and you say route and so on and so forth. But if you would like to come and see that, you can absolutely watch it on demand. As you can see right here, there's a watch on demand button on this page if you want to see that. And what's happening next week? Or not next week, this Friday, right, Aaron?
This Friday, what is that? June 10th, I believe? June 9th. June 9th yes. At 8 a.m. Pacific.
Absolutely. And we will not be resting with the RESTful APIs this Friday. Come and see me play it live on air with you. I don't see these challenges beforehand, so I'm kind of playing it as if for the first time. And hopefully you'll help me out a little bit with that one.
Insert my evil laugh.
Absolutely. Do you want me to show you what it looks like, Aaron?
Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. So we'll explore the virtual universe here, and then we'll talk about the other episodes that we have coming up. Is that a hoverboard?
It is the hoverboard. I do have a different vehicle. I do have a little green motorbike that I can also use to get around here with instead of walking. But I quite like the hoverboard. It reminds me of Back to the Future.
So your name is really Erica McFly, not Erica Visma.
I'll take it. I'll take it for today. Absolutely. Absolutely. So here you can see what the Cloud Quest city looks like. I've played quite a few challenges. So I have some buildings here, but as I walk around, you'll see that there are areas that have no buildings yet. It's just these structural beams. And it's your job to come and build the city.
They kind of have the foundation and the footprint, right? So they tell you where you can build something, what you might be able to build. Exactly. And I think you had a couple options after you finished the challenge to pick from.
Exactly. You get some options after you finish the challenge. So the first thing you can do in here is when you come to Cloud Quest is they allow you to go and create your little avatar. And here is my avatar. In fact, I can still come and customize this avatar if I wanted to by clicking on the top left-hand corner, that circle over there. But I'm quite happy. I like the way she looks at this point in time, so I'm just going to keep her the way it is. And if I wanted to go and do a challenge, there is a XR device here on the bottom right hand corner, which I can open up and I can go and choose a challenge to go and do that. And this is where the route and go
Route
happened,
and go.
right? There you go. I will route for you today, Erin. So
Before
you
you
can
before you do that, can I jump in
Mhm.
for a second? What is that
Absolutely.
giraffe thing in the bottom left-hand corner?
Good question. Right. So do you know what her name is, Erin?
I do.
She actually,
Claudia.
Claudia, absolutely spelled Cloudia. Now, Claudia is our little mascot here. But if you click on that giraffe, you will see that you can earn a certification exam discount. And who does not like a discount?
Yeah.
I certainly do. So, by completing certain assignments, I have 2 assignments to do still. I can get 25% off my next certification,
The cloud practitioner certification, right?
the
So
cloud practitioner certification.
yeah. So even though we're
Absolutely.
here talking about architecting and solutions architect, for those who maybe just like playing the game and they haven't taken the leap to get their cloud practitioner certification, take advantage of the 25% off. I think it ends June 30th, so you have a few more weeks left.
Absolutely. Go ahead and do it. It's worth it. Right. So that is what Claudia is doing there in my bottom left hand corner. Um, so shall we go play or just at least show how you play? Not actually
Yeah,
play because I want everybody to come and watch us do it live on Friday, right?
absolutely. Because if you try to play episode 2, 3, or 4 of those challenges right now, we're going to ruin the fun because then you're going to see it, and we don't want that. So come join us live
Exactly.
on on the 9th, on the 16th, and the 23rd. Yeah, I think I did my math right, of June, and watch Erica explore the challenges for the first time alongside with us. And
Exactly.
I'm not sure if you can hear any background music. I know we're setting this up and we're talking at the London Summit today, but I'm not in London. You're not in London. You're from London,
Nope.
but you live there, right? I'm
I love
actually at
that.
the
Yes.
Washington D.C. WWPS Summit right now. So sorry for the background noise.
Ah, it's totally fine. Absolutely fine. A little bit of busyness is interesting, right? So if anybody wanted to go and play something, they could just click on these route and go buttons, and that will immediately fly me there, right? Erica McFly is on her way. And what will happen is this will take me to a specific person who's having an issue and needs my help. And there he is. He's waving at me. I can click on the little exclamation mark, and he will tell me what it is that he needs help with. And
Very
clearly, this.
encouraging. You've been
Mm,
doing a great job so far. I agree, Erica. You've been doing a great job so far.
absolutely. But yeah, this is not something that we're going to do right now because you're going to come and watch us play this live at some other time. But there are other fun stuff to do here as well, right? For instance, you might see these little drones flying around. I can go and shoot them. And when I get one of them, I get to shoot one of them and they fall down. I can actually do a little quiz and get
Should we
points for that.
Should we do a quiz right now? I mean, I think we have time to do an architecting level quiz. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we're gonna embarrass ourselves.
Oh, I'm so bad at shooting. This is why my kids only allow me to do the bonus rounds, right?
And missed. There's
There
a
you go.
zap score, so you can actually do a challenge and a score, and it can like detect eye
Yeah.
hits and everything too. In
So you can
our
see that I only. Sorry, Aaron, you can see I only have 71% accuracy. So clearly that is not my strong suit.
it's not it's okay, but now you've clicked route and go. We're just gonna go ahead and swap. You say route, I say route now. Okay.
There you go. And when I get to one of these drones, there's a little quiz. And I go and get some rewards for answering these quizzes correct or not. And here it says which resource acts as a virtual firewall that controls the traffic for one or more instances. And there's 3 options here. Is it a virtual private
Okay.
cloud? Is it a security group? Is it a network ACL? I'm leaning towards the middle here, Aaron. What about you?
Well, I think maybe we can talk about the differences here between the three and then see if
Good.
we can eliminate them, if that's
Yeah,
okay. So,
absolutely. Let's do that. So, what about
so
my
what's
VPC, my virtual private cloud?
the VPC is only it's unique to your account in your
Yes.
region, and it's where
Yes.
you can put subnets, and it's where you can put all your instances across multiple subnets across availability zones. So it's not going to help control the traffic. It's really where the traffic is going into and kind of going throughout within. So I don't think the
Yeah,
VPC is the right one. It's like the house. It's like this big warehouse, the
absolutely.
convention center.
Exactly. It's how we set up the network, not how we control the traffic to the network. So let's look at the other two here, the security group and the network ACLs. The security group is definitely a firewall. It is definitely a virtual firewall, but at what level is it? The network ACL is also definitely a virtual firewall. I know this,
Yes.
but is it at the instance? Does it control traffic at the instance level, Aaron?
So we've eliminated VPC because that's not
Hmm.
a firewall. It's the house that has all the instances or resources, and then we have
Yes.
these two different types of firewalls. But which one? And you're doing a great job saying like specifically the instances because that's what the question is asking us. So I'm
Yes.
going to say I agree with you. The security groups because that's at the instance level or the ENI level. But the
Yes.
network ACL, where does that one apply?
At the subnet level. So if the VPC is the house, I would say that the network ACL allows me into a certain portion of that house.
A different
But if
room,
I
yeah.
exactly a different room in the house, but I want to access a specific item in my house and I need permission to get that. That is the instance level. That would be the security group. So the security group allows me to control traffic that enters and leaves at the instance or the elastic load balancer or at your database level. That's what it's for. I believe that is the correct answer. Shall we see?
I think so too. Yes, let's check it out. All
Yay!
right.
And there it is. I got myself a little card. I answered correctly. Here's my reward. And I'm collecting these cards to do an architectural quiz at a later stage.
So the architectural quiz, I don't think we have enough time to like talk about it now. There was someone who's driving a forklift and they just beeped, but I don't think we have time to talk about it now. So hey, everyone who's watching live, go ahead and check out AWS Cloud Quest. Join us live, and maybe if we have time during one of the episodes, we can show you what the architectural quiz might look like. But Erica, do you mind if we maybe go back and talk about the uh, second, third, and fourth episodes in some more detail to kind of tease people and encourage them? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do that. So this Friday, no resting with RESTful APIs. So I'm going to be playing a game that will be building a Amazon API gateway integration with AWS Lambda. So I'm going to have this front door to my backend services that live in Lambda, and API gateway is going to control the access to these Lambda functions for me. Well, that's what I think it's going to be anyway. Just reading by here, we'll have to see.
And what I see here with episode 2 is a lot of serverless infrastructure, a lot of
Yes.
serverless type of implementation and services. So even though that challenge in that episode is going to be focused around API Gateway and Lambda, there might be a couple other services that we can throw in the mix if we were to design our own solution. So like using DynamoDB or
Yes.
what others?
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't have to be serverless even. I could be using API Gateway to redirect traffic to on-premises resources or EC2 instances or container-based resources. There are so many things that I can do there.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a great call out. So as solutions architects, it's a matter of trying to find the right solution for the workload or the scenario. And not, sometimes that also means not everything has to be serverless because it's not the right solution at the time. So
Exactly. What works for you? Then the Friday after, which will be the 16th of June, so not this coming Friday, the Friday next Friday after that, on the 16th of June, again at 8 a.m. Pacific time, we are going to get some tips on ingesting and transforming data. And I see here one of my favorite little services, Kinesis.
Why is that one your favorite, Erica? I'm so curious now.
I just like to I'm a data girl, right? So, and this is a way for me to not just work with that slower kind of data for monthly reporting or weekly reporting. This is now. I want to know what's happening right now with my transactions, with my interactions with people online, whatever that might be.
Got it. Got it. There's a lot of applications with real-time data usage and real-time data ingestion as well. So like IoT sensors and devices and telemetry, and you can really start to have deepen your data analytics pool. I'm just saying all
Yep.
the buzzwords now. So there we go.
And when I started teaching AWS, Kinesis was didn't even exist, and then we had this Kinesis, which is now called Kinesis Data Analytics. It was just called Kinesis then, but customers were asking for other functionalities, and all of a sudden we had Kinesis Firehose, and then we had the video streams and so on and so forth. So I love how AWS actually listens to the needs of the customers and adjusts their services accordingly.
Exactly. And you know who else listens to the needs of the customers? Like, not to put it on us, but us. So during the
Yeah.
streams, week over week, we listen to your feedback. So if you want to see us do something different, tune in live and let us know. And we have a survey at the end of the series where we can adjust for other series and seasons as well. But speaking of series and seasons and the end of the series, what are we doing on the fourth episode?
Yep. 23rd of June, we're going to go serverless, serverless, serverless. So we've spoken a little bit about serverless just now, but we want to really focus on serverless, and specifically this time, because we've already talked Lambda, let's do a little bit of container-based deployments. So that's what we're going to do in episode 4.
So you haven't seen the challenge for that one yet. Do you think it'll be ECS, Elastic Container Service, or do you think it'll be EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service?
I think it's probably going to be ECS. We'll have to
Okay.
see when I get there. Elastic Container Service being, of course, our native um, container service, that the first one, I guess. But again, listening to our customers who are running large-scale Kubernetes type of deployments on premises and just want something that works the same for them in AWS. So EKS is also an option.
It is. I wonder if we can have a sneak peek and kind of give you a hint on what that might be. Can you click on the resources tab? So anyone
It's
who's following along, maybe there's some information there.
Ah, I guessed correctly. Right. So it looks like it is definitely Elastic Container Service, or ECS, and
Okay.
also the Elastic Container Registry.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if both those apply. I imagine they might, or else we wouldn't put the resources there. But uh, we only have about a minute left. Is there anything else that you want to tell everyone who's watching live, and maybe everyone who's watching it on demand later on?
Absolutely. We have so much fun doing these shows. And it is, I keep on getting feedback from people who participate in these sessions about how much fun it is and how much they learned while they were having fun. And that's so important. That's so important.
It really is. So, for everyone who's watching right now, tune in live to our show for AWS Cloud Quest Architecting. You can go to awspowerhour.com, click on AWS Cloud Quest Architecting to find out more episode details, and stay tuned for more sessions from AWS On Air live at the London Summit. And again, my name is Aaron Hunter and my friend Erica Vismer, or Erica McFly. Thanks for
I
watching
like
us.
that one.
Stay tuned, everyone. More from AWS On Air coming up next.